they're saying Russia did it to like freeze out Germany and get them out of NATO and all this other stuff. And there's a bunch of conspirsings around that.
We don't really talk politics here. So,
no,
you're fired.
I'm fired. Shit.
This
is my first full-time gig.
Raspberry!
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Caps! Where's Caps?
Nope.
Hey, Cappa, you better come down. I'm recording the podcast without you.
I'm going through all your private stuff. You better come out and pound me.
You're going to lose your job.
No. He's not here today, actually. My man, Nico. Oh, face.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Full-time co-host here today. No, a lot of pressure on you.
It is.
You all right?
It is. I'm feeling it.
No, we're good. We're just going to have fun. Listen to me make a fool out of myself.
Cappa's got bigger shoes than it looks like, man.
He's got a big dong.
I don't know about that.
Whoa.
I don't need to fill that.
Whoa. Shit. Okay, this is already got off the rails here. So you ready for that? Week 4 recap. We're already fucking over with week 4.
That's crazy, dude. How has it been a month of football?
I don't know, but I'm trash. I went 0-9 in my home leagues.
Oh.
0-9. That's an O-face.
Yep, that is. That's a week 1 O-face.
Man. Did pretty well on my fan tracks, but that's not good.
No.
Lost a couple games by like 2 points.
I've scraped my way back to 500. And the 2 most important.
Look at you. Good. Okay, a couple things here. Let's talk about Tua. We got to talk about the Tua thing real quick. They fired the doctor, the random doctor, right? The independent doctor that works for the team.
The impartial neurologist that the NFL hires.
His name is Dr. Bison.
Have you been to a doctor?
No.
Susie, call Dr. Bison. Set up an appointment for Mr. Kramer. Tell him it's for me.
Get Dr. Bison on the phone. Like Kramer's lawyer.
Yeah.
He's always calling Dr. Bison.
Okay.
So that's their doctor apparently.
Yeah.
So he took the fall. They probably gave him $1 million. Like not say the team told.
Paid him to go away.
Right, dude. Like for sure. The team's like he's playing.
We need this dude to play.
And me and Cappa had the joke where he fucking so he made the team flight somehow, right?
Yeah.
Like that same night. And our joke is that he actually flew the plane. They're like, Tua, not only we need you to fly, okay, you can do that, right?
Yep.
Your head's fine.
Yep. We'll prove
They ruled him out week 5 because they had to. But they want to play him.
Yeah.
So he'll be back week 6.
On a short week though, he shouldn't even played on Thursday.
No shit.
And it's not like they have a bad back.
Well, it's because he didn't have a concussion.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
he had a back injury.
Bro, that's the most obvious concussions I've ever seen. The second one, obviously.
I've got back issues, dude. I don't get wobbly when my back acts up. It seizes up, right?
Bro, I've had alcohol poisoning before, and I ran better than that. You know what I mean? It's like your leg gave out. Like, if anything, say it's a knee. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, just dirty, man. The problem is that the football, NFL is dirty. We love it. It's almost dirty as college football. Problem is college players don't make any money.
No.
They do the same shit with them.
Yes.
It's gross. But we love it. It's exciting. It entertains us.
It's for the end product, but
it is.
At the same time, I don't think you're losing much on a Thursday night going from Tua down to Teddy Two Gloves.
You're already 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then also Antonio Brown. So, did you hear what happened to him?
I saw a quick little video of him flopping around in a pool.
Yeah, so that's about the way to put it, flopping around.
Yeah.
What country was it in? Like, was it Dubai? I don't know. It was not in the U.S. And this was not like he was... It seemed like the interaction I saw was like a girl he was with. This was a random girl in the hotel fucking pool. And he was like dunking her, and then like he shoved his ass in her face, like a naked ass.
Yeah.
And then at the very end of it, there was not a video of this, but a still frame of him fucking laying down with his dick out of the water.
I missed that part, unfortunately.
What's crazy is they had to blur the dick. Guy's hogged out. Like, such a big blur.
That's a lot of pixels.
Dude, it's one thing if, like, it's me or, one of us. I'm not saying, I don't know about you, but it wouldn't have to be that much pixels. Like, dude, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that a bat? Like,
yeah,
wow.
right?
Like, was he hard?
Is that a 40 ounce or is that a can?
Was he hard? Like, because, again, hard dick is much more, like, intimidating than a limp dick.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's lost his mind.
Yes.
I mean, he lost his mind prior, but, like, he's officially, like, I don't know how long you guys are going to make it. I mean...
Yeah, he's had traumatic brain injury.
Bro,
he's had to his brain.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Tua did it in 4 days. He got that in about 8 years.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So in 10 years, Tua's just going to be whipping his dong out?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, okay. One other thing. Actually, I have a bunch of things here. So Nathaniel Hackett is a fucking clown.
Is a hack.
Dude, he's the worst. He's getting worse. And so Javonte Williams ripped out for the year. Melvin Gordon fumbled again, which is what he does. But he's been fumbling all year.
4 now, right?
Yeah, 4. And it was a bad fumble 6, of course.
Cost him 2 games already, arguably.
Yeah, he cost him the first game. And he was playing ahead of Javonte. Not ahead, but like goal line, like high leverage snaps.
1A, 1B.
And then after Javonte gets hurt, when you need Melvin Gordon, they're playing Mike Boone.
Yeah.
Like,
because they're
play
afraid,
the veteran.
Yeah, they're afraid Gordon's going to fumble. Like, I feel like they're over Gordon, and he wouldn't have got that shot if Javonte wouldn't have got hurt. I feel like they'd have moved away from Gordon.
Yeah, but they moved away from him with Javonte being hurt. He didn't play again.
Yeah.
So it's like, but Boone was not in the game planning.
No.
So it's like, dude, that's just a dumb decision. Play Gordon, right? Like, play the guy that at least knows the game plan for that game because he was planning on playing 50% of the snaps.
But you're afraid he's going to cost you with the fumble.
I guess.
And then Gordon got banged up too. And then they bring in
injury.
Latavius Murray?
Yeah. So I think that Nathaniel Hackett, what he reminds me of, they always show him on the sideline like looking confused. Reminds me, and he's got the headset on, right? So it reminds me of like when you go to McDonald's or Burger King and you get the late night crew, the not bright people, and they're not that bright anyway. Not to rip on fast food workers, we need you, we love you, I love you, God, we both look at us.
Yeah, maybe they're just tired,
right? But when like they fuck up your order and you go up there like, I ordered this, and this, and they give you that look, but the headset like, what? That's Nathaniel Hackett. So he's essentially a fucking McDonald's worker.
Yeah, fast food worker.
Let's relocate him to fucking McDonald's, but like not a good one. Like let's take him to like Iowa, like Des Moines, or like even like South Dakota or something.
Yeah.
So they have no business.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there like, yeah, fucking hate that guy, dude.
Because they can't get anything right. The order's always wrong, no matter what you tell them.
And they're like the Bears, like 3 years ago when every play they ran, there was like 2 seconds on the play clock, and they have to rush up. You have no chance to draw the defense off sides. They can guess the fucking play. There is no
right
like,
when you're snapping it.
Right, because it's like 1 second. Okay, it's either I get a great jump or it's a fucking delay game.
Yeah.
So it's just terrible. This is NFL, man. Like, hire someone that can fucking do the job or get him out of there.
And it looked like he could. I mean, coming into this, the
as a coordinator, maybe.
Yeah, the previous offenses that he had ran, like it was there, but all signs were there. Yeah. And is it just them, or is it Wilson too? Is it because they're not letting Russ cook? They're asking him to play this intermediate game that's never been Wilson's game, or is it play calling and coaching?
They're letting Russ cook Hungry Man dinners in the microwave, man, and like
they're
undercooked ones. Dude.
They're giving them kids' cuisines, man.
Terrible.
Shit ain't gonna fill you up. You're gonna have a 400-degree brownie.
So Tom Brady got divorced.
No, not divorced. Yeah, they hired divorce attorneys, is what I heard.
That's like the conversation you have with your kid before it happens. Like, well, mommy and daddy still love each other, but you're not gonna be seeing daddy a lot.
They could negotiate, right? Who knows?
I don't know. Like,
so is he trading like a wild card loss for his marriage?
That's the thing. Yeah, probably. I mean, but he wants one more chance. He doesn't have enough. Greedy bastard's a crack after football.
Dude, ride off in the sunset with a victory. That was the perfect scenario to just.
Yeah, even last year, man, it wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he'll do just fine. I'm sure he's going to do just fine. He'll upgrade. I think Giselle's not that great.
Let's say she gets out of the picture, though. Does Tom play another year or two? Does Tom get better? Like,
now Tom's like.
Does Tom get fixed this year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you say get fixed, isn't like.
As in plays better.
Oh, you're not getting snipped.
No, he has not been playing great. And I'm wondering if he's distracted from the divorce, right? You finalize the divorce, all of a sudden he's back to playing like Brady again.
Yeah, okay.
He goes with Robert Kraft, gets some massages, right? Relaxes a little bit, and then he's back to himself. That's the problem.
Yeah, him and Deshaun just go out. That's a crew.
We'll meet you halfway. Let's go to Kentucky.
Yeah. You have that fourth guy in there like, we're going to the club? Like, nah, dude. Massage parlor.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last little segment here. It's been a fixture on our week reviews here. David Brainerd. We're calling it Dave's Dingus of the Week. Rob Squared, thanks for giving me the opportunity to sound off on yet another player who disappointed me. This week, it's the human height machine, the Buffalo Bills wide receiver, Gabe Davis. 1 catch for 13 yards this past week. Wow. On a whopping 41 routes run. I mean, that's unbelievable. Josh Allen as your quarterback to do that bad. The human height machine is a bust. He is an absolute bust. There was so much talk about this dude
all over the offseason leading up to this year. Just talk about the breakout. And that's why instead of Gabe Davis, he henceforth will be known as Gabby Davis. Mr. Talk and nothing more. This dude duped us all. He is the equivalent of the pill that you sneak your dog covered in peanut butter. I ate the pill this year at the draft, and you know what about that pill? It makes me absolutely sick.
It's a great little thing here on Gabe Davis. You just saw it. As a Gabe Davis owner, he is essentially just doing cardio out there. He plays 95% of the snaps.
And draws how much attention?
And he's got an ankle injury, so I don't understand it. Like, is it bad? Why is he out there? He's blocking.
Yeah.
It's not really him. It's the offensive line. And
they're not giving Allen time. He's doing everything under
he's
panic.
a downfield guy.
Most of his rushing yards are panic scrambles, not designed run plays.
It's just so much different than what we saw the last time we saw him on the field last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's the best game I've ever seen him play, right? It was also Allen throwing lasers, but like he was everywhere, man. Four touchdowns, 200 and whatever yards.
And Crowder breaks an ankle. McKenzie's been showing up,
but McKenzie got concussion too.
You don't want any ancillary piece of this Bills offense, which is
not
weird
even Gabe. I want Gabe Davis.
You wanted as much of it as you could get. Like, just give me some of the Bills offense, and now I'm like, oh, Allen and Diggs, that's it. Like, that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Getting to the recap here. Sorry for a couple of those digressions, but actually not even sorry. You're gonna fucking get it. You don't have to watch it.
We're giving you the intro.
Yeah. Regardless. All right. We'll cover Thursday Night Football real quick. The Tua head game, whatever we're going to call it. Bengals 27, Dolphins 15. Actually, it looked like it was going to be a shootout early on. The first two drives, they were just marching down the field. So Teddy B might be playing next week. I don't like that very much for those receivers.
No.
For Tyreek, it seems fine because they're giving him the short stuff.
Underneath stuff, the quick slants.
A couple takeaways for me is Mostert's the fucking starter.
Apparently.
He was also playing
Edmonds just to hang out?
Yeah. Like Edmonds plays in the red zone for some reason, and then Mostert's playing the turbo package and like third downs.
Yeah.
It's all backwards.
But Mostert's only got like 2 or 3 more games.
Maybe. If they're going to give him 18 touches.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, 10 for 160. That's amazing. Waddle, I want to touch on him. He could have had a bigger game. There's a couple bad throws, and he dropped the ball. 5 targets, 2 for 39. I saw during the game 3 times he grabbed his groin. That is not a good sign.
Okay.
They have 10 days, but a guy like Waddle, like Michael Tom, maybe he's not the best example, but DeAndre Hopkins can play through a groin more than Waddle or Tyreek Hill. Those guys need their fucking groin because they're speed guys.
They play a different
That's everything, and they put a lot of strain on it with these fucking cuts.
Yep.
So we'll see. I haven't seen a report on that. I'm just telling you what my eyes saw. It was like a lot of groin grabbing, and it wasn't like Michael Jackson groin grabbing. It was like his fucking groin, not his cock.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been there. It could have been.
We don't know. Yeah, which side he dresses to.
Any takeaways for you for the Dolphins?
Stay away from all of them next week, except Hill. You have to play if you got him, but I'm not playing Teddy Two Gloves. Maybe in a super flex if I'm desperate, 12 teams or more. But for the most part, I'm not touching that.
Okay, Bengals here got right. Their offensive line is still poo.
I don't know how. I don't.
Well, because they got new guys, doesn't mean they got the right guys.
They got to gel too, and that takes a minute. But we're 4 weeks in now. Like your gel period's over.
Yeah. So Burrow bailed out with that late touchdown where they were running the clock out, and so 20 of 31 for 287 and 2 touchdowns. Without that second touchdown, that's a really pedestrian day.
It is. It's bad.
He's got no time. He's seeing ghosts out there. You know what I'm saying?
He's Darnold level.
Yeah. He's Haley Joe Osment out there. He's just a little bit skittish, where it's like he has time. And the guys are open, and he's looking down.
Yeah,
that's not a good sign.
He's overthinking it.
He's got an ACL already. Like he's fearless, but like that's in his head right now, and he needs to get over that. Joe Mixon is a fucking workhorse.
I was gonna say that run game should make him feel a little bit better about it, right?
They're getting the carries, but they're not getting anything. Like watching Derrick Henry against against the Colts this week? Wide running lanes, dude. Yeah. This is Derrick Henry. Doesn't need that. Joe Mixon's running into a brick wall, and like the worry with me. 2.5 yards carry though. I mean, he's averaging 22 touches a game with receptions this year, but like it's not efficient at all. And I love the work, but 2 worries: it's not efficient, and he's gonna get hurt.
You're gonna break him.
And like he is a very stout guy. Like if anyone can handle that,
history.
Yeah. But if anyone can handle that, it's him. Yeah. But no one can handle. Derrick Henry is the only one I've seen that can handle that.
Yeah.
Right. Until last year when it was a foot injury. That's too many touches.
Yeah.
Like,
he was also running up the middle. For some of the stuff these guys put themselves through.
But the beauty of Mixon is watching him. He's a little diminished. Obviously, he's got a decent amount of tread in the tire. He's played a while. He was never the fastest guy, but he is not quite the same back. He's still steady and good.
Strong,
he just doesn't have that same burst.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like they know this is Joe Mixon's last year with the team, right? He's not in their plans in the future. Obviously, he's a 25-year-old running back that came in the league at 20.
Yeah.
Or 21. He's got 5 years.
And you don't pull Jerry Jones, right? You don't pay Zeke too much.
Look what happened to Todd Gurley, man. Best running back in the league, like system-based, but still, 20 touchdowns a year.
Yeah, they fall off.
He was done. When he's done, he's done. Le'Veon Bell, done, he's done. And Mixon, when he's done, he's going to be done. That's probably next year. You always want to get rid of these guys 1 year early, opposed to 1 year late.
They pay him too much.
So that's a good thing for Mixon this year, though, is because they're just going to fucking run him out there.
Yeah.
Like what you saw with Josh Jacobs. They're not bringing him back.
Just run him down.
28 fucking touches. You get hurt, whatever. We ain't fucking paying you.
Yeah.
So.
Did you happen to see the video of the Bengals fan that called the Tua injury?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, dude. So this Bengals fan, like somehow a guy in a Patriots jersey is the one interviewing him at the game, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking to this drunk, fat white dude. Could have been me or you, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, so what's going to happen? What is it? He's like, Tua's a bitch. He's not going to make it. He can't last. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. He's going to be laying on that white paint, writhing in pain, like a fucking bitch that he is, because he's not going to finish. He's not going to hold up. Going on and on. And then, like, he goes to some Miami fan, and, like, they got this whole back and forth between them. But the guy legit called it. And, like, you see now Tua, right before the end of the half, laying in the white paint, writhing in pain. Wow. And it was nuts, dude.
Nostradamus.
Yeah, it was crazy to see a guy call it. You gotta look that one up.
Yeah, I will. Wide receivers real quick. Higgins had a big game. He is hurt. His knee. He came out for like 4 plays. That's when Higgins had his long catch. He's playing, obviously, had the head injury a couple weeks ago, the concussion. He's beat up. He's just a big target. Like, he's a big guy, so he's going to get hit a lot. He's not elusive. So just keep an eye on that knee injury. Jamar Chase has been frustrating.
Yeah.
I
mean, him and Burrow both, if I'm being honest, where you drafted him.
He just doesn't look like the same player this year. I just don't see the separation. Maybe it's the offensive line, but they were bad. Offensive line was trash last year. Yeah. So, all right, that is way too much time in the Thursday night game. Vikings Saints, London game. Surprisingly high scoring, even though it was poo between two terrible quarterbacks. Cousins and Dalton, pretty much same guy.
The Red Rocket. Right?
Oh, God, terrible, dude. Cousins, numbers look okay, like always, 25 of 38, 273, a touchdown and a pick.
Average.
But the eye test, he's just bad. I mean, he misses throws. He panics. I mean, he's telling Caps. He's the best-worst quarterback or the worst-best quarterback in the league.
And you got one of the best receivers in the league just wasting his talent on Cousins, unfortunately.
He definitely made amends this game. Jefferson did. He should have had a touchdown catch. Thrown a little behind him there, which is easy throw for Cousins. That was trash.
Yeah.
But he had the rushing touchdown, but 13 targets, 10 for 147, like that. He's back. Adam Thielen, man, I was not a believer, but the last 2 games, he's been like they're 1B.
He's not going away.
No,
he's a good possession guy. He runs smooth routes. He gets open at the top of his routes, and that's why Cousins trusts him. He knows he'll get it. The other one, though, is KJ Osborne.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of missed opportunities. Like, if you watch a lot of his snaps, you're going to see either drops or misthrown balls or a big hit and lets it go, whatever it is. But if he can convert and play a little more efficiently and actually make these catches and take advantage of these opportunities, he'd be standing out a little bit more in that wide receiver 3 category.
Yeah, and when Thielen gets hurt, week 7 as usual, like Osborne will be fucking the number 2, which would make him a front end 4, back end 3.
You're feeling good about flexing him.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook is clearly hurt.
Yeah, the shoulder. I mean, you dislocated the week before.
Yeah, 20 carries though is nice, 76 yards. Does not have the same. The burst is still there. I mean,
he's just running a little hesitant.
Yeah,
and why not run Madison more?
I know, because it's the same player. He's 80% of Dalvin Cook, right? They look the same, same haircut.
Yep.
Everything, same tattoos. Like, all right. So on the Saints end, Kamara was a late scratch.
He was. That was a surprise. Late Saturday, he was good to go.
Yeah,
people got caught with him in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Old man Badger.
Yeah. Oh, old man. It's because old man couldn't get to his fucking newspaper in time.
Yep.
It didn't come out on Sunday.
Paper doesn't come till 9.
Oh man, sorry, old man. But that happened in a lot of my leagues too. The 2 leagues I have him in, I obviously work Sunday morning, but I would have been up because I'm a football fanatic.
Yeah,
a professional fanatic.
Yep.
I'm R2.
Yep.
I
got a 3-year-old that wakes up at 6 a.m. every day, no matter what. So I'm up.
Advantage. All right. So Andy Dalton, 20 of 28, 236 and a touchdown. Not bad. I'm pretty sad. I bet his under rushing and passing prop. It was 233.
And all he really had was Olave, right? I mean, and Landry was
Galloway,
there.
Troutman, Juwan Johnson.
I expected more out of Landry.
Smith. Yeah.
I thought Dalton was going to play it safe and have a lot of dump-offs.
Landry had 2 catches for 7 yards.
Yeah, he burned me in a couple spots where I put Thomas in the IR and grabbed Landry last minute.
Taysom Hill had your just typical rushing touchdown that he always gets.
Yeah, and like 5 carries that you can't predict. But he's the same as every other tight end.
Yeah, with a better chance to find the end zone because he's fucking running the ball. So
you know he's going to get the touch.
Browns-Falcons, game that sucked for me and Cass. We both had the Browns here. I can't believe they lost this game. I don't know how they lost this game. The Falcons are feisty as shit, though.
Yeah, they are not a bad team.
No,
they're not as bad as I thought.
They were supposed to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Like them and the Texans. And the Texans are not great, but they're playing a little feisty.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a tie.
Yep.
To start, right?
No, Atlanta and Seattle are my 2 biggest surprises this year.
Yeah, Seattle for sure. All right, Brissett, 21 of 35, 234, and a pick. Chubb, typical Chubb game, 19 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown, 28-yard long. Hunt disappointed here, 10 for 49.
Yeah, Amari Cooper fell off. That one killed me.
Cooper had 1 catch. So Cooper has week 1, week 4, 1 catch each.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 2 weeks, it was 9 for 100 and a touchdown in both games.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what you expect here. I expected more consistency, which I think will come. I still want to buy Cooper, especially if I have a winning record because of the Deshaun Watson allure. Like, he's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a while, but if you're 4-0...
And Cooper's been a roller coaster with Brissett. Yeah. He's going to get a lot more consistent with Watson. Peoples-Jones looks good. It's like they kind of got to take turns until this week. You didn't see it out of either one of them.
Right.
But that's typical Brissett. He did that shit with the Colts, too. And unfortunately cost me in my home league. Amari Cooper, I lost by 8, right? He gets me like 1. So if I'd had a regular Cooper day, I probably would have pulled that one out. But
David Njoku, talk about my boy here. 7 targets, 5 for 73. Did lose a fumble, but he was a leading receiver, and that's 2 awesome weeks in a row.
Yeah.
He's a starting tight end.
He's an athlete, man.
He
can ball. We've been waiting for the breakout.
Yep.
And...
He's a predator, man. He looks like a predator out there. So he can, as long as you don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger on the other side.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah.
All right. Mariota, wow, 7 of 19 for 139 and a pick. This is probably like earth here. A lot.
Yeah. I fortunately added and played Gino over him in a super flex this week.
Ooh, nice call. Gino, huge
for
numbers,
the win,
man.
For the
huge
win.
Numbers. All right. Algier, 10 for 84. Caleb Huntley, I never heard of him before, 10 for 56 and a touchdown. Patterson had a touchdown, 9 for 38, but I don't think he played the second half. He's out. He's in the IR. 3 weeks, probably more. He's old.
I think Huntley's the guy to add here. Huntley's a bowling ball that runs hard, man. And they're going to play the hot hand. Algier was obviously the backup, but Huntley came in and just ran so hard. And he's a short, stout guy.
I didn't see too much of him, so.
What do they say, like a stronger or heavier Jalen Samuel, right? Like if you think of how Samuel runs.
Yeah.
Behind Najee, real hard runner. That's what this guy's doing. And he got hot right away, and they rolled the hot hand. That doesn't mean Algier is not going to get hot next week, and they're going to ride the hot hand. And then you've got Avery sprinkled in, potentially passing downs. But
we'd wait and see, though, right? Unless you're in a real bad
don't start
catch.
any of them.
We're the pickup, though, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Zacchaeus led them in receiving with 2 for 55. Kyle Pitts had 4 targets, 1 catch for 25 yards.
And a run, right? Didn't he line up in the backfield?
He lined up in the backfield, but they didn't hand it to him.
Okay.
And the thing is, Pitts got that catch, I believe, in the first fucking drive of the game. So, what the fuck?
He just hasn't been there, and I don't understand
And he only played 62% of the snaps I looked up. He's usually been hovering around 82, 83.
But how was he not the second target in that passing game? Like, Drake's shown out, right?
Yeah.
We like what London's done for the most part as a rookie. But how is Zacchaeus
I don't fucking know.
getting targeted ahead of Pitts?
Like, line him up all over the field. Use him.
Yeah.
Like, they drafted a decoy?
Yeah.
Man, because I love that guy's talent. And he's talent. He's got great hands. He's Calvin Johnson,
but
dude.
Where you took him, he's costing you this year.
Like, where they took him, it's costing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you take a tight end that early, like, this is Eric Ebron shit. Like,
yeah, Vernon Davis is one of my guys.
Right, and he eventually took 5 years, right? But, like, the thing is, Pitts was supposed to transcend those tight ends because he was more of a wide receiver. And what have we seen with these wide receivers? First fucking year.
Pitt's first year, he's right there with Ditka, right?
Yeah, he was doing well. I mean, it was because he played every game, 17 games, and it was a compiler. But he had a nice stretch. You saw the flashes.
Yeah. And
I don't know what this is, bro. As the guy that just traded for Pitts, I have Pitts in 6, 7 spots. I'm still going to keep starting him. Because I know the second I don't start him, like, he's going to blow up fucking 8 for 120 and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Like, well, I blame Mariota too, but Mariota always, I said in one of the earlier preseason pods about Mariota and Pitts and everything was Delaney Walker had a 94 catch year.
Mariota's ability to support the tight end was great.
Yes. It's all he can support.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't throw the outside.
Yeah. And he hasn't had a lot of outside guys.
Maybe it's because Kyle Pitts isn't actually a tight end. I don't know, but Drake London's doing fucking fine.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. And sorry, it's just fucking bullshit. All right. Redskins and Cowboys. I still call them the Redskins. So sue me. 25-10. Cowboys beat up on them. Carson Wentz, Jesus, 42 passing attempts and 170 yards. That's 4 yards per attempt.
That's inefficient. That's what that is.
One touchdown, 2 picks. That's terrible. Gibson started off the game hot, and they gave a drive to Jonathan Williams, who actually ran really well.
Yeah, and you got Robinson coming
Remember
back.
when you were ripping on McKissick after week 1? He's actually played super well.
Yeah, he hasn't been as involved as I thought he would, though. But
what do you mean? He's playing half the snaps. He had fucking like a 7-catch game. He had 40 yards rushing in this game.
Did he have 40 yards rushing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a 7-catch game, so just eat your words there, bitch. Carson Wentz had 5 yards rushing. If any of you guys had that prop bet, I was probably over 5. But Dotson got hurt. What is it, a knee injury? Ankle?
Yeah.
It said week to week, so it's like probably 3
You're expecting
weeks,
a couple weeks.
Samuel is apparently the number 1 there for some fucking reason. He only had 4 for 38.
And they threw to McLaurin to start the game and then just forgot about him. Right?
Well, because there was a report that came out, and they made a little puff piece, one of these squeaky wheel things, where they're like, "Oh, we need to get McLaurin more involved." They get him a screen pass in the first play, or whatever it was, and then two for fucking 15, 6 targets. They're not being creative with him. Like Curtis Samuel is moving around. They're just lining McLaurin up like you line up Hopkins. And I love McLaurin. He's just not the Andrew Hopkins.
No.
He's a great player, but you got to move the guy around. He's versatile. And they're just like, okay, line up in the left, go against the best corner, and we'll maybe throw you 2 deep shots.
Yeah,
that's not what we signed up for.
No, that's not going to be enough.
He'll be fine. I'm not too worried. Definitely a buy low for me, especially with Dotson being hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should help.
He should see a little more volume. He's a great athlete, but he's not going to win with size on the outside against these elite corners.
No. All right, Cooper Rush, 15-27, 223, and 2 touchdowns. The man's balling right now. 4-0 to start his career, I believe.
Yep.
Counting the start from last year.
How long do you let him play once Dak's healthy?
You gotta put Dak back in the game. But like, I don't know, man. What if he throws for fucking 330 and 2 touchdowns next week against they play the Rams, dude? If he beats the Rams, just take it slow with Dak. Right?
Yeah, right.
Until he loses, I don't know. Like,
I saw the meme the other day where Dak comes walking up to Cooper and he's like, "Hey man, coach is tripping. He wants me to ask for my job back." Cooper's like, "What job?" Like the old Debo out of Friday, man. That was hilarious.
I like that. All right, so Zeke 19-49, 2.6, not great. Did have a 31-yard catch. No touchdowns though. Tony Pollard 8 carries for 6 yards. He was coming off 2 great games.
Yeah.
Week 1 is similar to the Amari Cooper thing, and I don't get that. I guess it's the game script thing, but like. Recently, they've been winning, and he's been doing well because he's the better fucking back.
Yeah, and why are you going to give it to Zeke when he's averaging 2.4? Why are you giving him that many touches?
I don't know. And Tony Pollard had 1 catch for 2 yards. He fucking killed me. I felt comfortable starting him as like a flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, or even
it's like I said in the earlier pod, right? Jerry Jones is what doesn't want to look stupid, and you're going to ride Zeke, and he's telling McCarthy like use him. Starting
a guy that averages 2.6 yards a carry makes you look stupid. Use him as a goal line back. All right, probably the game of the day here. Crazy one. Seahawks Lions. 48-45 Seahawks. Holy
almost 100 points in that game.
Yeah, how, dude? Geno Smith versus Jared Goff. Holy shit.
Both those defenses played like garbage.
Yeah, right. And I streamed Detroit's defense in a few spots this week. I thought it was a decent matchup. I don't believe in the Seahawks.
Yeah, I didn't either. But again, like I mentioned when we were talking about Atlanta, is the Seahawks are one of the surprises.
Feisty, man. And I've been clamoring. I want Drew Lock there for DK, and like I always like Drew Lock. I want to see what he can do. But you're not
gonna look like a beast this week too.
DK is a beast,
He's out there breaking ankles, man.
He is.
He looks great. As much as I don't like the Seahawks, I got to give them credit for getting their hands on DK.
He's a fucking monster.
Lockett's been getting volume plays for the most part. Been a PPR guy, right? You're safe with him.
He's just Tyler Lockett. Is what he's doing. Even with Geno.
Even with Geno, and I was afraid it might not be there with Geno.
A couple other things here. Rashad Penny, which is weird. Like he was terrible when he was the only guy in town for those first 2 weeks, right? And then now they brought back Kenneth Walker. And he had a grand ancillary role, but they still always like their DJ Dallases and their Travis Homers and their random ass backs. He had 17 for 151 and 2 touchdowns in this game. He had a big game last week.
So he's knocking the rust off the first couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then you see someone getting on your ass, and you're like, okay, I got to hit the gas pedal. And when this dude's healthy, you see why they drafted him in the first round.
Yeah.
He runs... I hate to even put this out there, but like if you swap jerseys, he reminds me of Henry. As big as he is, he shouldn't be able to move the way that he does.
Yeah.
Is it?
Little shiftier, more shifty, not quite as powerful, but like
not quite, but still like big dudes that move ways you don't expect those big dudes to move.
Yeah, even after all the injuries. But I do say I like Kenneth Walker as a stash.
And
Penny's not going to hold up for one.
Yeah.
For two, when they're, sad to say it, when they're 6-8 or 5-8, you're going to see what you have with Kenneth Walker.
And I had Walker all over the place as a stash. Then injuries, another shit hit, and it's like I unfortunately let him walk in a couple. But
well, not in my leagues. I would pick him up. One other concerning thing here is the tight end usage. Noah Fant had a touchdown here, 1 catch for 2 yards and a touchdown. But I see Disley with 4 targets, 4 for 39. I see Parkinson with 3 targets, 2 for 28. So the guys they traded, they give from Russell, they got draft picks, but they're not playing them.
No.
You're not playing Locke, you're not playing Fant.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Locke, okay, competition, I
get
get
that.
it. You go
No,
with a better
Fant.
quarterback. But Fant should be in there all the time.
Disley and Parkinson?
Disley is not Fant. Like
Disley and Parkinson sounds like a law firm. Like a terrible, like a bad law firm, dude. Come to Disley and Parkinson. We'll lose your case.
You see that shit on Better Call Saul, right?
We charge the lowest rate, dude. God damn it. I just say that because I have Noah Fant as my last tight end in best ball everywhere because he was going 170.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Noah Fant, they traded for him. He's a good talent. I always like the talent. He's kind of a bitch.
I actually added and started Disley this week in a 14-teamer.
Jesus, dude.
I know, that's how gross it is.
It was
him or Juwan Johnson.
I would have gone Juwan Johnson, but I'm obviously a moron. I went 0-9 in my home league, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Jared Goff, 4 passing touchdowns, 378 yards with no receivers and no Swift.
With Amon-Ra St. Brown out, right?
Wow. Well, yeah, Hawkinson. Apparently he's a god.
Yep.
12 targets, 8 for 179, 2 touchdowns. Josh Reynolds, 7 for 81 and 1 touchdown. Tom Kennedy, don't know who that is, 5 targets, 3 for 54. Khalif Raymond, I know who he is, 3 for 28. Cephas 2 for 15, just all over the fucking place.
I thought Raymond was going to eat out of the slot, man. I really
think
did.
so too. Reynolds was my
played him in
pickup,
daily
but
in a couple.
It didn't work, did it?
Nope.
Jamal Williams though, 19 for 108, 2 touchdowns. It looked like one of those situations where he gets the role, he's been killing it. Was going to end up with 11 for fucking 40, and then just blew up.
And I thought Craig Reynolds was going to have a role too.
He did okay. He had 2 rushes for 30 yards and had 1 for 12 actually. How did he only have 3 touches? I feel like I saw him with the ball more than that. But,
I don't know. Maybe it was the other Reynolds.
Shit, man. I don't know.
So you got Josh Reynolds, right?
So Swift is probably out to the week 6 bye. So Williams is a borderline RB1, right?
You got to start him if you got him.
Touchdowns, baby.
He was already a flex coming when Swift was healthy. Swift's out. You didn't know what the usage was going to be. Now you ride the hot hand.
Yeah, and if St. Brown's out again, Reynolds is definitely a start.
Hawkinson is for sure. It appears it's
about fucking time, right?
Or Hawkinson.
About time. All right, Titans Colts, not the game of the week.
No.
Not anytime actually, if you like seeing fumbles, watch Matt Ryan. You know, he's like a snowman out there, bro. He's just melting, and he just can't do shit. Yep.
Matty Ice is going to be a puddle by the end of this year.
He sucks. His numbers were okay. 27 to 37, 2 touchdowns and a pick for 356.
Well, really, all he's got is Pittman, right? And then he's got 3 different tight ends, same as what Seattle does.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. It's not about, that kind of shit. It's about the fact that I see him fumbling. He fumbled twice again this game, only lost 1. He has 9 fumbles this year. Not lost fumbles.
Yeah.
But 5 lost fumbles and 9 fumbles.
How many did Trevor Lawrence have this week?
3.
I mean,
I'm saying he's doing it every week.
Yeah.
If you're averaging 2.3 fumbles a game, bro.
That's a magical stat.
And he's throwing picks.
You're breaking records. Bro.
And he's throwing a pick a game, so he has 10 turnovers in 4 games. This is worse than Carson Wentz.
I'm still not mad to move down for Wentz, but
I don't know, dude. Is Wentz worse than Ryan?
No.
I don't think so.
No, not right now.
Because at least Wentz gives you some playmaking ability. Matt Ryan's a statue out there.
Wentz turns it over way down the field, right?
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with this offensive line. They have 3 all-pros. My ass, bro.
Offensive
line.
You
can't run the ball. You can't fucking... What are you doing?
Indy, Detroit, and Philly. 3 best offensive lines in the league, in my opinion, coming in this year. Yeah. And Indy's a big letdown.
Frank Reich needs to be fired. I never liked him in the first place. Thought he was a moron. He had nice success there, but he also had Actually, I think it's also the owner needs to be fired because I really, really hate him.
Yeah, there's a couple owners I can't stand. And
he's just a pretentious prick, and the fact he blames all the quarterbacks every time they leave town.
Yep.
He's still tripping about Wentz.
Yep.
So what is he gonna but he loves Matt Ryan?
Yeah. And
Philip Rivers.
Wentz goes to play for one of my
who should be chirping at?
hated owners.
You know who should be chirping at? It's fucking Andrew Luck because that's the
Why'd
start of all
quit,
the shit.
Bitch?
Yeah.
Why'd you
but
quit?
I haven't heard him say a bad word about Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Andrew Luck, absolutely. You
love
Andrew Luck.
I love Andrew Luck. All right, Tannehill, 17 to 21. That's nice, but 137 is not nice. But 2 touchdowns and no picks. Okay, not bad. Game manager shit. Derrick Henry's back, 22 for 114 and a tutty. What's beautiful is Derrick Henry had 3 catches in this game, 5 targets. He had 5 catches last week. This is how they've always been using Derrick Henry. Like,
but there's all these Henry haters, right, for the first couple weeks, and it's like, dude, just calm down.
He's got below average hands, but they're not bad. He just isn't running route. You don't need him to run routes.
Yeah.
Play action or whatever. Just get the ball in his hand.
Yep.
Get the ball in his hand.
Fournette's the one that surprised me catching as much as he did too. Like you never thought of him built that way. And all of a sudden he does how many catches?
He's actually decent. Year. Like same thing. Fournette can just catch the steady pass. He's not going to be running a fucking wheel route.
No.
Derrick Henry is
float a little one over and get in his hands and let him rip.
But Derrick Henry especially, man, the biggest thing for him is he gets bottled up at the line. He takes a little bit to get going. He's fast, but he's slow. Like his acceleration's slow.
Yeah.
You don't. That's the perfect play is a screen pass. Then you get 8 yards of buffer already.
He's full speed.
You're going to break the first tackle for sure. I mean, now you have at least 10 yards. I don't know. It took him forever to fucking realize this. So.
Oh, we missed the Jonathan Taylor injury, right?
Oh yeah. So Jonathan Taylor, I called it when I saw it.
Are his struggles because of that O-line too?
Yeah,
I mean, they got to be
nothing.
Right?
He's got nothing to work with, man.
No.
Like the difference between watching Derrick Henry run this game was wide lanes, right? 8 yards before he's even touched. Jonathan Taylor's touched 1 yard, maybe sometimes 1 yard in the backfield, and he's got to like dodge 2 guys to get 3 yards.
Similar to Mixon, right? Where they're supposed to be these great O-lines, and instead it's a great running back just scraping out what he can get. Do you rush him back Thursday on a short week?
I don't.
Because they're talking about it, and I think that's about the dumbest thing you could do if you're the Colts.
Your season. If he gets hurt again, if he has to actually out for 3 weeks then?
Did you learn anything from Miami last week? Right? You shouldn't have rushed 2 out on a short week. Like
ankles different than a head.
Don't rush your stars
ankles
out.
are more re-injured, like, right? Like it was a fluke thing with Tua.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Just play Nyheim Hines. Like if you have any aspirations of the playoffs, you should be able to win this game. Yeah. Right? Like Denver is a dumpster fire right now. They lost their running back. The coach has Down syndrome. Play Nyheim Hines. If you can't win this game without Nyheim Hines, you're not going to win anyway.
So even if Taylor dresses, we're flexing Hines, right?
I don't know. Taylor in like a shallower league if he plays.
Yeah. If he dresses, I'm playing him. You can't bench your first.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. It's a bad situation to be in. But all right, snooze alert here. Giants and Bears. Gross.
No barn burner here.
Terrible. Bears 12, Giants 20. Bears actually looked okay early. Fields 11-22 for 174. It's progress.
They gave a hint of they might let him throw this year.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert kind of flopped, but he had 19 carries, added in 1 for 24 in the air, so he had almost 100 yards. Over 100 yards, but no touchdown there. Fields has 52 yards rushing. That's cool. That's very cool. Darnell Mooney sighting. 5 targets, 4 for 94.
And that was one of those I've been saying, you've been saying, like, just leave him on your bench, wait and see. Well, you can't drop Mooney yet.
He'll be fine. The problem is if they're only throwing 20 passes a game, that was the most they throw all year.
Yeah.
Eventually, they will throw the ball, I think.
So do you wait on Fields still? Like, only in a super flex?
Yeah. I missed on that. I thought he'd be running more, but Daniel Jones, 8 of 13 for 71 yards. Wow.
That's crazy, dude.
Well, Saquon Barkley had 31 carries for $146. So,
but like you see that stat line, you're like, oh, he must have went out after the.
He went out in like the fourth quarter because like Tyrod Taylor had 3 attempts, so they threw 16 passes. It was just it was a fucking high school football game we watched.
Yeah, right.
And that's what the Bears are, right?
Yeah,
high school football.
Yeah, they're right there.
Super exciting. That's what I want to see. Yeah, go watch the fucking Kane County Cougars, dude. Let fucking shit.
Let Tyrod have a go at it.
Barkley's RB1, man, and this is his talent's not diminished. And,
no,
and it's crazy. They don't even have that good of a team.
I was a Barkley believer. I thought he was back. I thought he was going to be good this year, and my dumb ass still didn't pull the trigger in any of my leagues.
Really?
Nope.
I have him in maybe 5 or 6, but I should have had him in more. You know, like
should have had him at least 1.
Yeah, because it's the upside, man. Even though the offense is not great, it doesn't matter. He's getting all those touches, and he's dynamic, right?
I ate the Kamara bait.
Yeah, well,
that's not working out so good for me.
All right, Jaguars at Eagles, 29-21 Eagles. Jaguars were up 14-0 in this game, rain game. So they essentially got outscored 29-7, and the last touchdown the Jaguars scored was in garbage time. So
I thought it was going to be a little more lopsided than that coming in anyway. I mean, some people are telling me the Jags are a real team.
They got a pick 6.
Yeah.
The Jags are a real team. Their defense is for real.
They are, but I don't think Lawrence has ascended yet to actual pro quarterback. I haven't seen enough out of him yet to completely believe.
Him.
I like him, but
he's got great hair too.
I don't think he's made that level yet.
Okay, Travis Etienne. By the way, Lawrence 11-23 for 174, 2 touchdowns though and a pick. Fumbled fucking 4 times or 3
or 4, yeah. Like he doesn't know what rain is.
No, Trevor Lawrence fumbled. Trevor Lawrence lost 4 fumbles.
4.
Whoa,
4 fumbles in one game because it was raining. Like,
he's from Georgia.
You play in Jacksonville,
yeah, he's only been in the South. He doesn't know.
It rains like crazy down there, man.
Well,
you get tropical storms and shit.
That's true. Hopefully we don't see him in a snow game.
Yeah, then they're in trouble.
Travis Etienne led the running backs and tied in carries and led in yards.
Robinson was a bit of a letdown this week, not what we expected.
But Travis Etienne, here's what's really frustrating to me.
Agnew?
Is Agnew.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
that should be Travis Etienne.
Fuck you, bro.
Agnew is a returner.
Yes.
He's a gadget player.
Yes.
And that's what Etienne is, but a way better version of that.
Why Agnew?
So that gives me hope, though, that Agnew has like 3 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
And Etienne has 0.
But you just leave Agnew on the wire, right?
Well, yeah. I'm hurt. I'm hurt by it. I'm very hurt. It sucks. There's nothing I can do. In most of my Fantrax leagues, I can bench him because I have other options like Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
But in my home leagues that are 12 teams and deep as fuck, I can't. So I lost Javonte Williams. I went in both of my leagues, bro. I went fucking full PPR. Javonte Williams, Etienne as my starting running backs. And I was like, I'm fine. I don't have much Naeem Hines on my bench. Guys like that.
But you're thinking
Dude,
I'm going.
Now I don't have any running backs.
Yeah.
Because Travis Etienne isn't a running back.
Not yet.
What is he?
Yeah.
He's not a wide receiver either. He's a fucking water boy.
He's Gabe Davis South.
Dude. And he's not. He actually played 50% of the snaps. Played a lot in the second half. But just give him Agnew's role, all right? Let's just play him as a receiver. I don't fucking know. Why are you playing Marvin Jones?
Jones is terrible. He didn't do anything this
week
either.
I'm still not worried about Etienne long term. He is there. He looks great when he has the ball. He actually can break tackles. He's super fast, dude. He's like LaShawn McCoy out there, right?
And I don't know how he breaks the tackles that he does because he's
small.
not that big. Yeah,
but he's just got a little Alvin Kamara to his game. You know what I mean? Because Alvin Kamara's not a big guy.
No.
But you just can't quite square him up, right?
It's like
he's a grease
football,
watermelon,
right?
man. Yeah.
Yep. You can't quite get the flag.
Yeah. So James Robinson, 8 for 29. I tried selling him where I had him. I did trade James Robinson for Javonte Williams. Before the week. I felt great.
I traded Michael Thomas away for James Robinson before last week.
Okay.
So
you know my thoughts on Thomas. So
yes.
Christian Kirk, 9 targets, 2 for 60. And those all came in the fourth quarter. He was 0 for 7 in his first 7 targets. Yeah. He'll be fine. I love the targets. He's the number 1 there.
He's their guy.
He's great. He plays a slot. I don't even think this was a Darius Slay thing because they move him around the field. It was just a Trevor Lawrence thing. You know what I mean? And I think Kirk did drop 1. But I'm still thinking he's a mid to low end wide receiver 2. Would you agree? You got to start him, right? Must start.
Yep, you're starting him. I'd say low wide receiver 2, but it's. Yeah. I don't know how much they're throwing. I'm not completely sold on Lawrence, but that's the guy. That's the volume play.
Would you put him up there with Pittman?
I'd play Pittman over him, but he's close.
Yeah. Same fucking stratosphere,
right? More than I expected out of Kirk, if I'm being honest.
Well, we love Kirk around here.
I know you guys do.
I hated the contract, and I didn't really like the player, but I love the role. I mean, perfect for Trevor Lawrence. All right, Eagles-wise, Jalen Hurts, 16-25, 204, and a pick. Not his best passing game, but obviously bad conditions. Did add in 16 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown. That's all he does is fucing run for touchdowns.
Just runs.
Miles Sanders, though, man, 27 carries for 134 and 2 touchdowns. Did not add in any catches. But that's a big game. He played amazing.
Yeah.
Some long runs, making something out of nothing.
He made one cut and got upfield. And I think that's the difference. If you watch Sanders in the past, he tries to dance a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
And that can get him in trouble.
He's legit. He's an RB2 for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a little salty because he was me and Rob's guy from the get-go this year in April. And then what scared me away from having him everywhere, he's a number 1 guy in underdog. And then I still have him in 10 leagues, but I would have had him in 20 leagues if it wasn't for the hammy injury.
Yeah.
Because he was already so low before the injury. I was just fuck, I have so many shares. What if he's not ready to start the year? What if Gainwell fucking takes a role? What if it was stupid? All along,
Gainwell's a good backup.
But Miles Sanders is the best running back on that team. Miles Sanders is the real running back. Yeah. He's the Josh Jacobs route. I mean, I think he's a better player than Josh Jacobs, to be honest.
Yeah.
At least more explosive. Jacobs probably a little sturdier.
Yeah. A little harder runner, but
they're
close.
Sanders
I like
can catch. Sanders can do it all. He's solid, man, and he's played well this year. And they're not. He's again one of those guys mixing not in their future. So fucking run him out there.
And he's outplayed his draft position by a long shot already.
Oh,
and
dude,
if he continues it, he's potentially a league winner. He's a guy that, if you took, in your case, Javonte Williams early, Sanders at a value, you're not dead yet.
No, right. But unfortunately, in my leagues, I didn't do that. At least my home leagues. All right, Jets Steelers. Kind of a snooze, mini snooze.
You got some big news out of that, though, right?
What was that?
Pickett.
Oh, ugh.
The next great Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback.
Tiny hands, dude. Throwing picks on every throw. Zach Wilson, 18 to 36. Awful. 252, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. That's the Zach Wilson experience.
We want Joe Flacco back?
Kinda. He did lead that nice drive at the end. But, I mean, he was rusty, but, like, I like Zach Wilson's talent. I don't know, man. He's erratic as shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's a mini Baker Mayfield. And, like, look what happened with Baker.
Oh, dude, it's gross.
Baker's worse now than he ever has been.
Yep.
We'll get to that later. Breece Hall has taken over this backfield. 17 rushes, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Not a great average, but I like the workload there. Adding in 2 for 12 on 6 targets through the air.
And you expected him to, the way he's built, where he was
He's
drafted. He's the rookie coming into his own. Carter's still going to be a change of pace receiving guy, but
which is what he is.
Yep.
So Corey Davis, all this happened in the fourth quarter. I think he had like 1 catch in the first 3, but he had 7 targets, 5 for 74, and that game-winning touchdown. Elijah Moore, 3 for 53. Garrett Wilson, disappointing, 2 for 41. There's just a lot of mouths there. Tyler Conklin's there. They throw the running backs. Like, none of them, everyone was talking about Garrett Wilson. I like him a lot.
But I think that was more Flaccoism with Garrett Wilson.
Flacco was throwing 55 passes a game.
Yeah. I expected Elijah Moore to be Zach Wilson's guy. I'm happy to see Davis getting a little success with him, like he did last year too.
Well, Moore has the rapport with Wilson.
Yeah.
Right? That sounded good. Moore has the rapport. That's pretty nice.
More rapport.
All right, Steelers. Small hand Kenny Pickett, which is a crazy line he had. He was 10 of 13 for $120, but 3 picks. So every incompletion that he had was a pick.
But I don't think you can completely blame him on any of those.
Well,
and the one was a Hail Mary.
The end pick doesn't count. The first one, he shouldn't have thrown. So the one legit one, maybe 1.5.
Yeah.
He just has small hands. And
does he help Pickens, though? Like, do you grab Pickens off the wire? Because Pickett seems to have a rapport with him.
I think he helps all of them, to be honest. Just because he's better than Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say about a rookie. Mitch Trubisky's just like a fucking like little squirrel back there, like chipmunk. He's just head down, even though he's not running. He's just not good.
I thought he was going to learn something in that Buffalo offense.
I thought so too.
Josh Allen, because look how long it took Allen to get accurate and to get his shit figured out. And I had big hopes for Trubisky, but
nope.
Because Chicago is like square peg round hole, like most of the quarterbacks have been, unfortunately, lately with coaching there. But I thought he was going to be all right. I actually dropped Pickett on Saturday on a super flex. Really? He was my only third quarterback. The only viable, even maybe. But Tomlin's so behind Trubisky.
Right.
Tomlin's not making changes. And I'm like, okay, like they're going to ride this out a little while. And now I'm like, shit.
Not when you're losing to the Jets. I mean, so he did have a rushing touchdown, though. 2 rushing touchdowns. Holy shit, Kenny Pickett. Wow. Super flex guy.
Yeah. 14-teamer.
Najee Harris is concerning, man. 18 to 74.
He can't do it on his own, dude.
But he also doesn't catch. He didn't have any catches. Like that's where you like Najee Harris is all the work and like 6 catches a game.
Yeah,
he's averaging like 2 a game. The fuck. I don't have him in a lot of. I have him in your league though.
Yep.
Him and Mixon. Like fuck, dude.
Yep.
I traded out of the 3 spot and I got those running backs, and I could have had Cooper Kupp.
But they both should be better than what
I would
they
hope
have,
so. I would fucking hope so. Can you give me a touchdown, Najee?
Yep.
I think he only has 1 touchdown the year as a receiving.
Now that he's got a better quarterback, he's going to open the offense up, right? He's going to get 7 guys in the box instead of 8.
All right, so Pickens, 8 targets, 6 for 102. That's nice. Freiermuth, a lot of this is in the fourth quarter. 9 targets, 7 for 85. The concern here is Deontay Johnson, 4 targets, 2 for 11. I haven't seen Deontay Johnson have a game like that outside of leaving like early with injury in 2 years.
And that's what I said, Pickett to Pickens, and it hurts Deontay. Claypool's just gone.
0. Yeah, I didn't even see him on the set sheet. He didn't have anything.
What, a half a point this week,
Man,
maybe? Like,
if I was another team, I'd try to trade for Chase Claypool right now.
Yep.
Because Chase Claypool is a beast.
He can play.
I mean, how many guys are capable of having 4 touchdouns in a game? Not many. He has one.
You tell me Fields wouldn't be better with Mooney and Claypool?
Bro, give me Claypool. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He's an appreciated asset right now.
Yeah.
I love guys like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, other franchises don't see it like that. They're stupid. Again, we could run teams better.
Yes.
I'll give you a 4th right now for Chase Claypool.
See?
And like you might get something better in the. You're not going to get Chase Claypool level talent.
No.
How old is Chase Claypool?
Now.
23.
Yeah, still young.
Work with him, man. I mean, there's nothing you can do like in the Steelers with him because he's done. Doghouse. Pickens took his job.
So here's the plan: we win the lottery, we buy one of the football teams,
trade for Chase Claypool,
and we do it. Yeah, he's ours then.
Yeah, the problem is he's a knucklehead, right? He's got a bad.
Yeah.
He's got a lazy stigma about him.
Okay, so 6th round pick now.
Yeah,
got him cheaper.
There we go.
He got him cheaper.
There we go. Love it. All right, Bills Ravens. Goofy ass game. Tale of 2 halves. Ravens had this game all but one. I feel like the Bills couldn't move the ball at all.
No. I was afraid the Bills were continuing what had happened in Miami the week before, and we've seen them turn this ugly ass leaf over, and I was getting scared. But like you said, tale of two halves, turned around the second half and saved their game. Not necessarily the fantasy days, but
yeah. And so part of this was weather. It was pretty crummy out there, which is not really. The Bills better get used to this because they play in Buffalo. It's not really their forte. They can't run the ball.
Yeah.
So Allen 19 to 36, 213, and a touchdown and a pick. That's not Josh Allen like numbers.
How many more yards does Allen have rushing than the rest of those running backs? Like, I know it's more.
This game he had 70 to Singletary's 49.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he's rushing for that crazy amount of yards. It's just that no one else is rushing at all.
And it's not planned runs.
No,
right?
it's all
scrambles.
scrambles.
Like
two draws a game maybe on third and short.
That O-line's got to figure their shit out, man.
Yeah, especially when you talk about the cold weather coming. So Diggs disappointing, 6 targets, 4 for 62. He'll be fine. Not worried about him. He's still, in my mind, like 2 or 3 in terms of wide receivers.
Still a low snap count though.
It's lower, like 70, but he's still running all the routes.
Yeah,
right? They take him off when they're going to run. Singletary actually is a receiver. Apparently, he had 4 for 47, but had an awful fumble. It's what that guy does.
Yeah.
They need a real running back there.
They need to throw to Gabe Davis instead of Singletary.
They need to, but they need a real running back, and they drafted a fucking gadget player.
Yeah,
which I don't like. Come on, man. Like they should have just taken fucking Breece Hall. And they had a chance. They took the cornerback, Elam or whatever, dude.
And Moss is hanging around, but he's still not the guy.
Yeah, they don't have anyone. I mean, it's Josh Allen. That's why I'm not too worried about Gabe Davis. If you need some Gabe Davis info, just revert to the beginning on Dave's Dingus of the Week. He covered that. I will say Jamison Crowder out for the year, I believe. Broken leg, at least out for a while because it's a broken leg.
Yeah, broken ankle, right?
It's not good.
Leg, ankle, whatever.
Come on, that's 8 weeks minimum. Dawson Knox, 6 targets, 3 for 40. He has yet to find the end zone this year. He's been disappointing, but with these injuries, Dawson Knox, I want to buy low on him.
And he's one of those where, okay, whether it's him or the other 12 tight ends available in the
give me a guy
round,
like Josh Allen.
Exactly. You take the guy in the best offense.
Shakir got some action here, 2 for 23, but McKenzie, 6 targets, 4 for 21 and a touchdown. He did get concussed, though, so keep an eye out if he's hurt. Kumerow has been hurt, too, who was the guy that filled in for Gabe Davis the game he was out. So I would maybe look at Shakir. I don't know, like as a speculative
in a deep league or daily. Sure. Yeah, he's gonna be super cheap there.
All right, Lamar Jackson again, crap numbers: 20 and 29, a $144, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Did add in 73 yards on the ground. That's what he does. The story here is J.K. Dobbins. I did not start him anywhere. I have him everywhere. I was concerned about just the game and just the second game back. I should have, though, in retrospect, because he played 43% of snaps the first game. You know it was going to ramp up to 50. I just didn't see the fact they were going to be beating them, and then,
And it's game script, right? You didn't think they'd be ahead. You didn't think they'd be running.
Right.
You want to see it from Dobbins before you put him out. I've got him in a couple leagues as well. Man. They seem to be easing him in. Justice Hill's running like a star.
But Justice Hill's hurt now.
I know.
A couple weeks.
And I think that was the difference in why Dobbins got more volume. I don't think they wanted to give Dobbins as much work as they did.
Yeah.
But one, didn't know they were going to be up. 2, didn't know Hill was going to get hurt. So I think it was like this weird perfect storm that ended up in a Dobbins volume game. Yeah. But now Dobbins is back, I think. Like, I'm playing him now.
Yeah, 13 for 41, a touchdown. Added in 4 catches for 22 yards and another touchdown. That's 17 touches. He played about 60% of the snaps. Yeah. So he's never going to be an 80% snap guy.
No, but if he's getting that many looks on 60%.
Give me 66% of the snaps for him. Yep. Give him the red zone work, and he's obviously the receiving back because there's nobody else. Even when Gus comes back, who's the receiving back? Who's the goal line back? He's got all. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be I think going forward, give it 2 weeks if he can keep on kind of getting healthy and if he gets back to his old self. And this offense,
he's not gonna rust off.
RB1,
building confidence, right?
RB1.
I hope so.
Like a top 14 guy for sure, dude. Yep. Like the upside is just great with Lamar. And Lamar does steal some of those rushing touchdowns.
And that's why you drafted Dobbins where you did, though, because of that upside. You didn't know when or what he was going to come back to, but you still took him and you still waited this whole time.
All right, Chargers, Texans. This is me and Rob's bet of the week in R2 Special. Hopefully you guys saw that bet on it. It was easy-ass money. They were -5. And actually it got pretty dicey there in the end because they were up 27-7 at halftime.
I don't understand why the line was only -5, though.
Because the Chargers are beat up. You know what I mean? They're like, Bosa's out.
Allen's out.
They did get J.C. Jackson back, though, so that could kind of counteract that.
Yeah, he hasn't been the number 1 free agent acquisition corner I've expected, but
he's still a fucking pro. Yeah. And this line should have been more like 7.5.
6.5.
Right?
Like
something. Not 5. So, but we got nervous because at one point it went to like 27-24. I was like, dude, the Chargers going to charge her, motherfucker, dude. The coach is, I don't know, he's got autism maybe.
Where's Austin Eckler when you need him?
Wow. And that was also one of my bets. I did well. If you haven't been watching the betting segment, I am 15-8 this year. One of my bets is Austin Eckler to score a touchdown. He scored 3.
Yep.
So, and my hate for Austin Eckler.
I do.
He's still not good, though, and everyone wants to, I'm selling him. I might trade him for Joe Mixon in one of my other leagues right now because actually it's I don't own him in any of my leagues. It's a co-managed league.
I got him in the fan league. Who can I sell him to? Give me a manager that's going to buy Eckler. No, I don't have him in fan league. It's a different one.
Yeah, you don't because I know Spitz has that.
He does. And Spitz is on
in half point PPR.
He's undefeated.
Yeah, I know. Would you trade Eckler for Mixon in half point?
Half? Yeah.
Same.
But I'm a Mixon truther. Right. And I think that O-line still fixes their shit, and I think that offense still gets back to what they were last year.
Yeah, because at the end of the first quarter, I believe Austin Eckler had 5 yards rushing. He broke out. This is also against the Texans, dude.
And look at the offensive line for the Chargers, how banged up they are. Mm-hmm. I don't know when Lindsley's coming back at center. I forget who else they're missing right now. It's 2 or 3 that they're missing.
So Eckler will get, he's going to get his work in the passing game, and he is going to score touchdowns. And he needed this because if he didn't have this, he would have had 0 touchdowns in 4 games.
He's never been a volume play. He's been an efficiency play.
He's never been a touchdown guy until
the last 3 weeks.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Herbert 27 to 39, 340 and 2 touchdowns. That's real nice. Eckler 13 for 60 on the ground with 2 touchdowns. Mike Williams bounced back big time here, 11 targets, 7 for 120. Gerald Everett's for real, apparently, dude. 6 targets, 5 for 61 and a touchdown.
And I want to see more out of that with Williams when Allen's back. It doesn't just need to be when Allen's gone. Y'all can still use Williams like that.
Yeah, he should be the focal point, honestly. He's the most dynamic playmaker.
Yeah. I'm not saying, Stafford for Cooper focal, but give him something.
Oh, gotta go to the Texans. I forgot about them. They're easy to forget.
We're good.
Damian Pierce, man. Wow. So Burkhead did not get a carry in this game. He had 5 catches for 39 yards and a touchdown. Pierce, 14 rushes, 131 and a touchdown. Had the long 75-yarder, which makes his day look more efficient.
And Burkhead's touchdown, you know when that was, right? Pierce was on the sideline getting his pads adjusted by a teammate.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should have been Pierce's, too.
Do you like Pierce?
I do. I don't know you can buy low on him. I don't love the Houston offense. I'm trying to buy low on Brandon Cooks personally. He's been a little underwhelming.
Yeah, he's been struggling.
But in a 3-receiver league or a flex or full PPR, I think he's a good buy low candidate.
Yeah.
And Pierce, with as hard as running backs are to come by, I'm going to the Javonte owner and be like, you want Pierce?
Yeah. Right. He had 6 catches for 8 yards, which you don't like that. But in PPR, 6 catches is 6 points.
Yep,
so
that's a touchdown.
The fact that he can catch, I like that. I know it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 for 8 yards is 6.8 points.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's why people.
But it's nobody else there. It's not Burkhead. Yeah. It's not any other running back. It's going to be all.
He'll be fine. He's in the RB2 mix, right? You don't feel great about starting him, but he's going to get the goal line work. Apparently, he's dynamic enough to have a 75-yard rush. I didn't think he was fast like that.
He almost got caught.
Yeah,
he's not fast like that.
No, he's not fast like that.
He almost got caught.
All right, Cardinals Panthers. Cappa's Cardinals. They're not looking great. They did win this game because Baker Mayfield is a little child and terrible.
4 batted passes at the line? 4 or 5?
And then did you see the one play on the out that he threw 8 feet over? It was
so gross.
Because all the batted passes, he's like, well, I'm going to throw it fucking 15 feet in the air. Bro.
At this, J.J. Watt.
It was a 6-yard out. I hit that throw.
Yeah.
Mine might be pick 6, so I don't have the arm strength.
Yeah. But
it's not hard to throw that. It's a 22-yard throw in the air?
And honestly, I looked at Baker as potential. He played with a shoulder injury last year. Now he's going to a new team, won the starting job. I'm thinking Baker's going to be great for DJ Moore, our guy, right? We're DJ truthers. And I'm calling for Sam Darnold, bro.
Yeah.
Bench Mayfield.
Bro,
I let him go today in the Superflex. I'm like, I'm out.
His
I can't do it anymore.
Footwork is fucking terrible.
But why? Is that coaching not reining him in?
You can't rein a guy like that in, bro, because he's been the shit.
Yeah, he's a cowboy, right?
What was really startling was watching Red Zone. It was only the 3 games, the late games, and then it was also it was the Green Bay playing. And you watch, you go from Baker, and you watch an Aaron Rodgers drop back, and it's just so cool and silky, and he's just calm and out, right? You watch Baker Mayfield, same pocket, same situation. He's just bouncing around back there. I'm like, bro, no. Calm down.
He needs some ADHD medicine, right?
Bro, just chill.
Yeah.
And he can't even get to his reads because his eyes are bouncing. Dude. Fucking fucked up, man. He's awful. All right, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, not good. 23 to 32, 207, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Had a late touchdown to save his day. He is not running. 12 for 26. Actually had 12 carries. Did have a rushing touchdown. But I need more. I like the rushing attempts, but I need 50 yards rushing from Kyler.
Yeah.
Without Hopkins, you got to make some plays, man.
But that team has had no offense without Hopkins at any point.
No.
Hollywood did okay this week.
He's been doing well. He's only showing
has.
town.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it. I'm a little disappointed in Rondale Moore.
Played like every snap though, so he's healthy.
Hopefully, yeah,
you know
right,
I mean?
and hopefully he'll get more
I
attention
like him
going
next
forward
week for sure.
But Dortch, all his work went away, but where did it go this week?
Know.
Like that's my concern. Like because I thought it was going to Rondale.
Maybe Zach Ertz. I don't know. Like
yeah,
Zach Ertz has been doing that anyway though. But James Conner is concerning. He's not very good. He was all touchdowns last year, and like he's steady and all. Like he's like a bad version of Najee Harris.
He's never been a great running back.
No, but he's like reliable and big and whatever. He falls over
and they lean on him.
Yeah, 15 carries, 55 yards. He's not really getting the catches. He had 3 for 22 in this game.
Do you think there's a clear handcuff in that backfield?
No.
Unfortunately.
Right? Benjamin's more the pass-catching guy. He looks better. I like Benjamin.
But I don't expect him to last. I want to stash a guy on my bench that could get some volume and...
All right, Mayfield, 22 of 36. Actually, 61%, which is really good for him. 197, a pick and two interceptions. Also lost a fumble, as usual. CMC, 8 carries, 27 yards. Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
He was banged up coming in, maybe not. Like, right? There's speculation on that.
Saved his day, though. 9 targets, 9 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. That's pretty cool. Late touchdown, that really, it was a 34-yarder,
It's Eckler-esque, right? Like
very
the
Eckler-esque.
not there, the catching's there. You really, are they really worth where you're taking them in the first?
No. DJ Moore, 11 targets. Like that.
Ah, man. I love
6 for 50, though.
I feel like Darnold's going to be better for DJ at this point.
But they're not going to go to him, though.
I know. And I got DJ just sitting on my bench, torturing me every week.
Oh, you're not playing him? I'm playing him. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing him.
I like to win, Mr. 0-9 in his home leagues this week.
I don't have DJ Moore in any of my home leagues.
Oh, really?
All my fan tracks leagues for PPR.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still playing him.
Yeah.
It's 3 receivers in a flash.
You almost have to.
I mean, he's going to give me 10. All right. Patriots and Packers, 27-24. Overtime game. Almost was a tie. Billy Zappi? Frank Zappa? I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Never heard of him before. Bailey?
Yep.
Never heard of him before.
Bailey Zappi.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah. I knew when he was coming out of college, I'd heard of him.
Dude, you know
he was
more
on the
about
radar.
than me.
No, not really. Just
that was a joke. We all know you don't.
Just buy into drafts once in a while.
Nice.
I actually thought he could beat Hoyer out, given Hoyer's like 100 years
man.
old.
He played pretty well, dude. He actually looked a little mobile. 10 of 15, 99 yards and 1 touchdown. They had the training wheels on for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he got more comfortable in that game, and he almost beat Aaron Rodgers. That was mostly because there's these running backs, the running game, they look good. They got that pick 6. It was great. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is doing. No. There's 18 seconds left in the half or whatever.
Did you see how many yards he had in the first half? Like 44 yards.
Yeah,
like
not
something
good.
gross.
Not
and
good.
I mean, I don't want to say Aaron Rodgers fell off the cliff. I want to blame the receivers, but
well, he's fine. Just because I told you, the eye test is fine.
It is.
Just has nothing.
And the second half was okay.
They're a running team.
44 yards. Man.
Yeah, that's not great. So Damien Harris, 18 for 86 and a touchdown. Stevenson, 14 for 66, no touchdowns, but added in 4 for 23 in the air.
So you just play both those guys every week?
Pretty much, man. I think Harris might have more in half-point PPR. It's probably better. Stevenson's probably better in full PPR. Who do you think's better? Caps is all about Damien Harris. I'm all about Stevenson.
Stevenson's a better
because he's a more versatile player, right?
Yeah, I think they need to get away from Harris and just ride Stevenson, but they're not going to do it. And that's not the league that we live in anymore. Right. It's not the world that we live in.
And Stevenson's
Harris
playing more snaps.
Is productive, but I think if I had to pick between the two, like one of them goes down, right? You only get one. I'm letting Harris go down, and I'm taking Stevenson. I think he's the better running back.
Harris is gone after this year. Patriots don't pay anyone.
No.
Definitely not running backs.
No.
So Stevenson's their future. In terms of wide receivers, there's nothing there. Aguilar, Parker, I'm not even talking about that.
Bourne was the only maybe what if.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. Aaron Rodgers, 21 of 35, 251, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Like you said, 44 yards. A lot of that was overtime in the fourth quarter. Aaron Jones is like solidifying himself as the guy to start in this backfield.
Yep.
Which he was all along, but it
got
a little
lot of hype
there.
for Dylan.
For sure. Aaron Jones, 16 for 110, which is weird to have him have that many touches as a running back in terms of carries. A.J. Dillon, 17 for 73, but he had, I think, 35 of those in overtime. That last drive.
Really?
Yeah,
was it?
so
okay.
he wasn't doing much. I mean, he was getting the touches. And I will say, Dillon had 1 for 11. Jones only had 3 catches for 5 yards. So Allen Lazard showed out here, 6 for 116, and Dubs had that nice touchdown.
Yeah, and it's those two, right? Those are the only 2 receivers you want there.
Yeah, and Tunyon had a touchdown catch, but he's not playing enough snaps. Watson is not good, so...
Tunyon's a dark throw.
I think Lazard's the guy to own. I got to see it more from Dubs. Like he dropped another touchdown in this game, and like if he keeps on doing that kind of shit.
But they still went right back to it,
Yeah,
so that was
right.
promising.
Yeah, I just don't know how good he is. Like, but if he's the number 2 in Aaron Rodgers' offense, it's the Lazard thing. We started him last year to 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, we've always hunted for the number 2 in Aaron Rodgers' offense.
All right, this is Down syndrome coach here. This is the Raiders versus Broncos, 32-23. Raiders take it. Raiders needed this game very badly. They were 0-3. They were only unbeaten, or on winless team. Russell Wilson, man, he had a better fantasy day because he had 29-yard rushing and a rushing touchdown and 237 and 2 passing touchdowns. He only threw 25 passes.
Is Wilson done, or is the coaching screwing?
I think it's everything. He's just not quite the same player.
You don't think so? You think?
I think he's still good.
You think Pete Carroll in Seattle knew like he's a done? He's over. They've got him figured out. And
again, done is different than what I'm saying. Just diminished.
Okay.
Right. And the thing is, it's not. He's not the same player because he's not playing the same. Russell Wilson was a scrambler to throw.
Yeah.
Now he's not scrambling at all.
Or use the run to set up the long pass and take a shot.
Action, right.
And they're asking him to do what Mahomes is doing in Kansas City, which is like this nickel and dime intermediate pass game, and that's never been Wilson's game. All the way back to when he was on the Badgers. Like, I watched him play there. Like, the dude throws a beautiful long ball. Mm-hmm. He let him do it.
Let him fucking run around, let the guys get open, and he's going to find you, dude. Yeah. Like, broken play Russ.
Yep.
They don't let him do any of this. Like,
no.
Because the coach is broken. I don't want to get into that. Javonte Williams out for the year. See you later. Hurts my soul. One of my PPs. He gone. Of course, the first major injury of the year is the guy having fucking 10 leagues. Like, it happens last year, I lost Dobbins. I lost everyone before the season even started. Fuck my ass.
Injuries suck.
I know. It just hurts more when you have them everywhere.
And you want to diversify, but you want to stay true to your brand, right? You're like, this is what I believe in. This is what I'm drafting.
Yeah, that's why you never have them in 28 leagues. You have them 10. 10's a lot.
Yes.
Because that's 10 leagues I got to make up for now.
Yep.
And I think Mike Boone's the pickup. I think Mike Boone's the pickup here.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's going to suck to use a waiver on him because it's a fucking very, very speculative ad. This week I think he can play him. I think he's a decent player. I've always liked Mike Boone on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Whenever I've seen him in the game, he's got some juice for sure.
Well, you got Cook and Madison there, right? So, of course, Boone had to go.
Right. So, Hamler got on the board here with a 55-yard catch. They need to play that guy. He's good. He's like Tyler Lockett out there, man. Yeah. Like, play that guy. Judy, 4 for 53 and a touchdown. I am actually feeling good about Judy because he's past injury clearly. And then there was a play where that Cortland Sutton second touchdown, he had 1, right? Yeah, the second touchdown that they called touchdown, they reversed it because he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Dude, so there was 2 slot guys. There was 3 receivers to the left, and like Judy was the middle slot, not the close slot. Dude, easiest slant touchdown ever. No one within fucking 5 yards of him. Russ just isn't seeing the field. And, like, then, of course, he waits, and then he actually made a nice throw to Sutton, who was, like, covered.
But Russ has never looked for the short pass over the middle. That's never been him,
like,
man.
Dude,
and they're asking him to do shit that isn't him. It just doesn't make sense to me.
And also, like, the pod I listen to that does a bunch of game review, and I trust this guy. He was saying just Judy's open on every play. He's just not looking. It's not like he's not looking his way. He's just not seeing him in time. By the time he looks at him, he's covered. It's like, dude, see the field. Jerry Judy is the playmaker there. I like Sutton, too. But, like, Judy is
I like both of them. Both of them should eat.
Yeah, they have the nice roles. Like, Sutton's the downfield guy, the big play guy, the red zone guy. Judy's the fucking big play guy, the yak guy.
And DK, right? Yeah. I mean, to a degree. Sutton is absolutely no DK, but...
No, but, like, I feel like Judy is a bigger, better version of Lockett if he can get his act together.
He should be Russ's Doug Baldwin.
Should be. It's not happening, man, and we'll see. I mean, he's still doing okay. He's got 2 touchdowns essentially in 2 games.
Yeah.
Or 3 games, because I'm not going to count the second game where he left for an injury. Which is decent. I mean, but like I expect more volume. I thought he'd be like a 7 for 75 guy.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet. On the Raiders, Carr, 21-34, 188. This was a game-managing kind of game for him. Surprising, but because Josh Jacobs had 28 carries for $144 and 2 tutties. Devontae Adams, typical line, 13 targets, 9 for 101. Nothing else really here. Darren Waller, 5 targets, 3 for 24.
Yeah, he's a bit of a letdown where you drafted him.
He hasn't had more than like 40 yards in any game. Yeah. He doesn't have a touchdown this year. What's he doing?
The Raiders, are they finally figuring this offense out? Is Waller a buy low? Is Carr going to turn
They're
around?
all buy lows. They're going to be fine.
Or is it coaching?
Not to quote Caps another time, but top 3 offense.
Right? You and I keep dogging coaching, but I think that's a lot of the problem.
Yeah, they got to figure it out, though. I mean, they did this game, but I don't know how the Broncos coach sucks.
I mean, what did Gruden do with the Raiders pre-Devontae Adams? Like, You had a better team. You had a better record. You had more wins. Like, they were producing. Carr was playing better
and
football.
it was Darren fucking Waller.
And Waller was playing better football.
Dynamic, dude.
Now you bring Adams in and they take a step back.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's
it
the
might take
variable?
a little bit. I think expectations are too high. And I think they're also losing one-score games when last year they got outscored by 70 points and had a winning record because they're winning all the close games and then getting blown out. So it'll even out, man. They'll be okay. And this division's still up for the grabs, you know?
It is.
Like, Denver is not going to win it. The Chargers are flawed.
AFC
and the Chiefs
West
are flawed,
and NFC West were supposed to be like these super dominant, badass divisions coming into the year. The whole NFC West is 2-2.
And bad.
Raiders just got their first win. And you got what? How many 3-win teams in the East?
Yeah, your fucking team has the best team in that division, and they have Jimmy G at quarterback. I'm just saying, Jimmy G's okay, but like he doesn't like excite me.
No,
you know
and
what
it's Debo and it's the defense, right? Like,
yeah, I didn't realize how good that defense is. We'll see. Well, you did lose to the Bears.
I know.
And you lost to the fucking
Broncos. I know.
Wow.
My hopes aren't that high.
All right. Good game here. High-scoring game. Chiefs, Bucks. 41-31. Chiefs took it. It was really never even close after the opening kickoff fumble. I mean, that was the game, right?
No, like they what did they gift him 14 points, right? Like, I'm going to let you get 2 touchdowns ahead. And
it was only a 10-point game. Mahomes 23 of 37, 249, 3 touchdowns and a pick. CEH, man, 19 for 92. And
that's my biggest surprise. Tampa is such a badass run D.
Yeah.
Like, they just decided
Pacheco
not
had
to show
63
up.
yards. Mahomes had 34 yards. Noah Gray had a rushing touchdown.
Right, Todd Bowles' worst defensive performance ever.
They're going to come back.
They're giving up. They're going to come back pissed off next week.
Next week, -8 against at home against Atlanta. I like them to win by fucking 17.
I'm taking it.
Right.
They're not letting Atlanta run without Patterson.
Right.
And Pitts hasn't done anything. What are you gonna? Drake London's gonna beat your whole team? Like, that's not gonna happen, man. And you see,
and Tom's got his guys back.
You see Brady exactly.
Right.
You took the words out of my mouth. He's got his receivers back.
I like putting things in people's mouths.
No, you just take them out. Take it out of my mouth, Rob.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I mean that's definitely like, and also the Bucs are on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah,
and like now we saw Tom Brady's not done. He may be getting divorced. He is not done.
He's done with the shit.
Yeah,
he's not done with good football, and that's good. I got him in a league that I care quite a bit about, and
he'll be fine.
That's where it's good to see. It's just been missing those weapons. That's it. Like, that's been the issue.
Yeah, he's throwing the fucking turds out there, dude. Like Scotty Miller? Come on. Like, Scotty Miller's fine as your 5th receiver. Like,
yeah, right.
2 snaps.
Or bringing Beasley.
Rashard Perriman? Come on, man. Like, Tom Brady doesn't like those guys. Like,
Nope.
Scotty Miller is small and white. He usually likes those guys.
And so Beasley, right? Evans is a beast, man. He looks legit as ever. Like,
Godwin's back.
Yeah, he's taking his hits.
Julio is an ancillary weapon.
Godwin's his guy over the middle. Brady needs that safety blanket over the middle, and that's Godwin.
Yeah.
Like,
what are your thoughts on like Fournette and Rashad White? Because Rashad White got a lot of run there. I don't know why they gave him that run. He had 5 catches, 50 yards, and also had a rushing touchdown. So Leonard Fournette had 3 carries for -3 yards.
I know, and that was fluky, right?
Yeah.
But I do see a world where Fournette gives some of that receiving work to White. I think they divvied up.
Pretty good,
I think
right?
they try and keep Fournette healthy. You've seen Fournette have no role and then ball out, right? And now we've seen him ball out and go back to no role, at least for this one game. And I think part of it was game script. They were throwing the whole time.
Would you agree that Rashad White is an elite handcuff? Because who else do they have there?
Not just that. He's going to work himself into a role
I'm
as
just
a pass
saying,
catcher, like in PPR.
Yeah, like Madison has a little role this year too, but like I'd rather have White in terms of playing him because of the PPR.
Yeah,
right.
But if you got room, I'm handcuffing
for sure.
with White.
And the nice
White
thing is that they like
places.
him because he fumbled that opening snap. The opening kickoff. They put him back there on the very next kickoff, right? Yep. And they gave him the goal line carry for touchdown when the game was still in reach.
Go make up for it.
550. There we go. So they like him. I mean, I was a real big fan of him at ASU. He's like he kind of reminds me of like a faster Le'Veon Bell. Not quite as
but
big.
Bell coming out was bigger and not as quick.
Yeah,
he leaned down and his change of direction got better in the pros. But
real quick, anything else with the Bucs here? Evans 8 for 103 and 2 touchdowns is what he does. Godwin 10 targets, 7 for 60. Fournette had 7 for 57 and a receiving touchdown. Cameron Brake got hurt, I believe. Cade Otton. He had 3 for 29. I guess there's all these guys back. You don't really want the tight end there.
I want nothing to do with any tight end there.
We're out. All right, Rams 49ers. This is your game here. The Rams can't score touchdowns. The 49ers have a good defense.
3 field goals.
They don't want to tackle either. That was fucking crazy.
Oh, that big Debo run, man. Like, he just embarrassed them. It was beautiful.
Embarrassed everyone.
Jalen Ramsey talks so much shit, and, like...
He's a bitch, bro.
I kind of like your confidence, but, like, when you don't back it up and you get cocky and you still talk shit after you've been put in your place, like, that's when it bothers me. Like, you should be humbled a little bit and be like, oh, what's this? Like, the 7th, 8th game in a row now you're going to beat us in the regular season? Like... Just sit back and take your lumps,
Own it, man. Own it.
Yeah.
Just like getting worked by Diggs.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen going 3-0, even though you said all that shit about Josh Allen.
Yep.
Maybe apologize. I don't know, dude, or say you're wrong. Like, this guy's for real. Like, he's better than my quarterback.
Be like, hey, this dude's legit. He got me this week.
Yep. He got me every
move
time.
on with life, but instead you're a dickhole about it.
Yep. Big dickhole. All right, Matt Stafford, 32 of 48, 254, and a pick. He just cannot play this team. He can't play anyone.
He should have been sacked even more.
Bro, 7 sacks.
My guy Bosa had 14 pressures, dude. Like, they were all over his ass all day. And Niners were playing without their best D tackle, too.
They're good. Henderson led them rushing 7 for 27. Akers 8 for 13.
How the fuck do you know who to play in that backfield each week? Like, do you literally just flip a coin?
You don't play any of them.
I got both of them in one league. Yeah. So which one do I put in? None? Both? Pick one? Like.
So Allen Robinson's done. 2 for 7.
So ready for this? This is I'm calling this right now on the podcast. Ready?
Right.
Bobby Trees last year. 4 games, didn't do shit. He's fucking garbage. He's done. It's all Cooper. What did he do game 5? Massive game.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Bench A-Rob this week. He's going to have his massive game in week 5.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they after the week 1 fucking debacle, he had 4 for 48 and had 2 lobs in the end zone. He caught one of them for a touchdown. I'm saying they did the same thing in that game. He went 4 for 48. So what are you saying this week? 7 for fucking 90?
Dude, he should be at least. I'm saying like 100 and a touchdown. Out of Robinson this week. Like, I'm buying into like whatever logic they're gonna switch it up, because just hammering Cooper all fucking day didn't get you a win. It got you 3 field goals.
Yeah, and he had 19 targets, 14 for 122.
Like, I get you guys
and
are
Tyler
friends.
Higbee, bro.
Like, you hang out together.
Tyler Higbee, 14 targets, 10 for 73.
I'm a little disappointed that I'm not able to just grind this, throw the salt in the Caps wound, because Higbee and Debo are what helped me beat him this week in the fan league.
Yeah?
So, yep.
Wow.
Yep. He had Wilson going with a lead, like an 18-point lead or something.
Wow.
And I had Debo and Higbee.
Well,
and came back to win,
the one play from Debo and then those fucking 10 catches in PPR.
Yeah.
Wow. Nothing else there. Skoranek actually got hurt. I don't know if he came back, but like.
I think he did. I'm not positive.
Van Jefferson, I haven't heard anything about him.
I want to see Van Jefferson. He was banged up. I think he's gotten healthy.
I haven't heard much about him. All right, Jimmy G, 16 of 27, 239 and a touchdown. That's the most Jimmy G line I've ever heard in my life. And pretty good, though.
Fucking so inaccurate, though. Should have been way better.
Yeah,
he's throwing over guys' heads. He's throwing too far outside. And everyone's giving me these bullshit excuses like, they didn't give him a playbook in the offseason. He didn't think he was going to play. The second you come back as a backup quarterback in the NFL, you practice every fucking week like you're going to be the starter.
It's also the same offense.
Yes.
Come on, man.
And he didn't do it. And he's still inaccurate. Like, I love his release. Like, when he decides to throw the ball, that shit gets out quick as hell.
He's great at screen passes.
But, He's got his inaccuracies, and he makes terrible decisions in clutch moments. The Niners let these guys hang around. Yeah. They were within 8 points in the fourth quarter.
What he does.
Missed field goals, Garoppolo not executing, hand it to Wilson for a 3 and out. Like, I don't know, man.
That's what he does, man. Wilson got every touch pretty much, besides a use check, 9-yard carry, 18 for 74 and a touchdown. He's good. That touchdown was shot out of fucking cannon.
Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. He was running hard.
Debo, god damn it, Debo. Guy's fucking good. Stay healthy and you're good.
That's the kicker.
They're not using him as a running back, which is weird, even though the other guys are hurt.
Yeah.
But I guess they trust Jeff Wilson. So here's a question. Is Jeff Wilson, when Eli comes back, it's 50-50 timeshare?
I don't think so.
Dude, he's earned the fucking right. Dude, are you serious? He's playing well.
What he does, what Jeff Wilson does is exactly what's called up. He runs hard as shit. It's through this gap. He runs
Eli Mitchell get?
He runs it like it's called. And And Mitchell has that ad lib, and he has a better change of direction. Like, he'll see, like, I'm supposed to go to this hole, and that shit's broke down. I'm going to cut it outside. And he makes more big plays than Wilson does.
I guess I shouldn't argue with the team. You know more than I do.
The big play with Wilson this week was great to see, but
he looked fast.
He exploded out of the line.
Fast,
but, like, that's the hole that the play was called in, and he ran it. Like, you know what you're getting.
That's what Shanahan likes.
And to a certain degree, that's why he has guys like that there. That's why he brought Marlon Mack back, because Mack does that same shit.
Do you think Shanahan's ever had, like, an exotic, like, I think he only fucks missionary. Like, do you think he has, like, does he ever do, like, doggy or, like, God forbid, get ridden?
I think he's all about the foreplay. Is what I think. That's what I think. And my logic being, he has more pre-snap movement to figure out what the defense is doing than any other coach calling plays out there.
Down there.
Yeah, he's working up to it, right? And then he's just quick shoot the long one.
Well done, yeah.
You know, and all you need is missionary. Just finish it off.
Yeah,
and that's Jeff Wilson. You know what you're gonna get.
There we go, man. You only get that on Rob Square here with my man Nick O. Brandon Ayuk, 4 for 37.
I want so much more out of Ayuk, dude. Like,
you see how seamlessly I can go right back into the stats after that?
You did great.
That's how I do it.
You did great.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ayuk could be fine.
I just want more. Like with Jimmy G, with Lance,
you're not going to get more when you have 27 pass attempts, bro.
I know.
But they'll be better. I mean, maybe not because his defense is so good. How many fucking points are going to be scored against you guys?
Yeah.
Shit.
But who else is there to throw to? Juwan Jennings?
No. And George Kittle's been a bum. He had that touchdown, I guess, but that got called back.
Yeah.
2 for 24. I stopped watching because I was disgusted by my 0-9 this week. But, yeah, Kittle will be fine. He's playing all the snaps. Blocking a lot, but that's what he does. I mean,
and he has to now with all the injuries.
Yeah.
They're down to their third string left tackle. Their right tackle can't pass block worth of shit.
Which is scary.
They got a rookie at right guard.
Man.
Like,
so, all right. Any last thoughts or notes or anything you wanna get to here?
No, it was a bit of an upside down week. There were some surprises. You saw like the Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jacksons and that do a lot. You saw my 0-3 team win. Like,
wow.
You know, so it was the upside down this week. But,
yeah, the what do they call that? Stranger
it.
Things? The
upside down.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I only watched season 1.
Yeah.
Actually, I watched season 2.
Okay. Don't tell the God of Hellfire
it wasn't that
in
good.
my league.
I don't know. It got too unrealistic for me.
Yeah.
By the way, I watched the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yes, I'm like on episode 5-ish.
Pretty crazy, right?
Dude, unreal. Like, I knew he
But
killed
dude,
people
it's all
and
accurate,
potentially
too.
ate them.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm 9 years old when that dude gets
Right.
arrested. Nobody's telling me, like, he lives in the hood and is going
Right.
after gay dudes
Yeah.
and
Okay,
all
black
this
dudes.
other stuff and minorities
Yeah.
and kids and whatever else. Like,
So,
dude,
because I feel like
it's
Bundy
rough,
got
dude.
the most
It's
pub,
disgusting.
right?
It is
And
disgusting.
then Gacy got the second most because of the sheer numbers and the clown thing. Like, everyone knows about him. Right, Dahmer kind of flew under the radar because he only killed 17. And people just thought, oh, he ate people, he was a cannibal. Like, this was fucked up shit. Like,
in 13 years, though, like,
Yeah,
he spread that out and got away with it, man.
he got away with it because he was killing minorities in the hood and he was white and nerdy.
Yep.
Unassuming, bro.
Yeah.
Like, your house, if you get dead bodies in your house?
Yeah.
In an apartment?
A head in your refrigerator,
Bro,
a barrel full
like,
of shit. Like,
those people kept on calling the cops on him,
Yep.
and he just
Yep.
answered the door and gave him some fucking bullshit excuse.
Yeah, it's gross, dude.
Um,
it is not for the faint of heart.
No, it's beautiful though because it's accurate. Like
Yeah.
everything I looked up, like you haven't got to the end yet, but it gets weirder. And I looked it up and it all happened.
And the crazy thing to me is like when he's being interviewed after, he tells them everything he did. He's like, there were compulsions I couldn't control. Yeah. And they're like, well, did you hear voices? He's like, no, not at all. He's like, I'm not crazy.
That's the difference between him and Gacy. Gacy went to his grave saying he didn't do it.
He's like, I'm good to go, man. I just like doing this shit.
Yeah,
like,
he said he wanted to die. Like, it's something. I mean, obviously the guy was sick.
Yeah.
Even though he was sane, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but like you look at all the drugs
bro?
his mom was on,
yeah, you know what
the
his
weird
IQ was,
shit
though?
with the surgery.
148.
Yeah.
That's the 98 percentile. He was a genius.
Yeah.
You wouldn't notice how he talked. He kind of talks weird.
It's called the Wisconsin accent, bro.
Yeah,
Calm down.
he's got a little Napoleon Dynamite in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, 148 is genius, bro.
Yeah.
Like Bundy was smart. Bundy tried to be smarter than he was. He was like 120 something, 130,
Yeah.
which is smart as fuck. I'm saying this dude is like legit.
No,
like,
dude, it's crazy.
Man, and like it's one of those things where the whole time I'm like, dude, this like if this wasn't real, it wasn't like the show it is. You were just watching this in American Horror Story or something. You'd be like, dude, this is so unrealistic. It would never happen.
But it's the 80s.
But it's fucking
not
happened.
that long ago
right,
either, bro.
Right.
Really.
Like the other ones, like Gacy and Bundy were 70s, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like late 80s, 91, dude.
Yeah, it's when he got busted.
Chris Collinsworth be fucking banging 14-year-olds. Ross Square.
And it's been a complete joy.